Barbican Box is a creative education programme for schools and colleges. We run it in a range of art forms currently, in theatre, music and visual arts, and we also run a primary school version of Barbican Box as well. And it's ultimately about giving schools, pupils and their teachers, creative starting points from which they create their own artistic work.
So this year, Barbican Box Music has partnered with Sirius. They are the Barbican's associate producer. They programme fabulous concerts here in the Music Concert Hall with world-renowned artists, and they also have a great learning department.
This year's theme is having a voice, which is basically playing on the double meaning of the young people actually having a physical voice of singing and beatboxing and spoken word, but also around the background of people exploring their culture, where they're from, what they want to say, and particularly with the things happening politically at the moment, actually having a stand on what things mean to them.
The types of artists that they work with are really interesting, and yet again they've chosen a fabulous artist. Her name is Bellatrix, and she's a wonderful double bass player, beatboxer.
Good boy, look what you've done.
I was invited onto the Barbican Box project by Louise Dennison from Sirius. I think because I kind of have a few different strings to my bow, and I'm kind of interested in challenging norms and asking certain questions. So the Barbican Box is filled with all these really interesting compartments of delights. All the different delights have different roles for within the box. They're all kind of stimulus, which will all contribute towards a final project, which will be basically a piece of music, or actually lots of pieces of music.
I mean, when you look at it, it's a really unlikely combination, isn't it? A granny and a beatbox, so it's not really spec. The idea of the box inspires the children and their teachers and anybody who works with them to think in perhaps a different way. It's perhaps less formal or unexpected or fun, and that somehow produces some sort of performance which might not have happened without the box.
I like the fact that it's just a fresh idea that I haven't planned. That's quite scary, but I'm looking forward to facilitating that and just following the journey of the students and see where they take it, because I can't pre-plan where it's going to go. Barbican is up the road to our school, and a lot of our students don't really know about it. So it's great for them as musicians to know about such an amazing performing space that's so close to them. And it's important for them to see and work with musicians outside of their usual day, and not me. So yeah, it will be priceless for them, and it should really carve their musicianship for the rest of the year.
I was contacted by the Barbican if we were interested to create a series for the animation for the performance, and I thought it was a great idea for the student to have a show on a big scale where we would get a public response. But consider our animation is slow and the time is very time consuming. They ask about 80 minutes of animation, so I thought it would be great to actually open it to all the BA, so like number makers strengths in that sense.
Until today, it felt like it might be something quite different, but just like seeing the box today and seeing the students playing with the box right now, it's completely natural that our students, even though the box is music and sound and voice oriented, that they would use the same starting point.
The fact that this project, connects lots of different kinds of schools, lots of different kinds of learners, with the Barbican at the centre of that. I mean, that's a great kind of initiative, and I think it kind of builds a kind of, this kind of broad kind of community and this kind of broad conversation.
I really hope that the young people have loads of fun. I think that one of the most important things is just really enjoying it. I really hope that they take away a hunger to ask questions and a hunger to explore their identity and what they feel and how they feel about things.